Hi, we're Drawdn't. I'm Lynn,
I'm Rima.
I'm Nolan.
and today we're drawing Monster Prom OCs. Or we've already drawn them. Let's watch them back.
Woo.
Get straight to the point. Let's do this.
Okay, so Lynn is up first. Let's
Yes,
jump.
Monster Prom time. Okay, so I did a mistake and I forgot to record parts of this. Or like, because there's a setting on Procreate where you just like turn on and off the video recording. So I forgot to record some of this, which is mainly just this part. And then I do it again later. So you'll just see a bunch of stuff just appear out of nowhere. But okay, my plan for this was, yep, there we go. Forgot to film all that. My plan for this was to draw the character I keep talking about with you guys, which is Ketchup. But then I was like, maybe Ketchup's nickname because I have another idea for this. And so I used reference of a Luna moth, which is why her name is Lena. Because I was like, I'll just change a letter.
It's good enough, really.
I'm lazy like that. See, there's the Luna moth. It looks real cool and the colors are real nice. So I was like, I'm just gonna use that. And then I originally planned to make, I couldn't decide on like whether she would be holding something because the lore with this character, lore, was that she works at a bakery. But then I wasn't sure if I wanted to show that, so I kind of sketch in some like sketch in her holding a platter of food, and it stays there. I ink it. I just don't color it in at the end. I'm just gonna finish that at some point later. And I also have that little head, so I have Zoe's head here as reference, and I was gonna make that a thing too. I I do finalize that one, but yeah, so that was my general plan. And now we getting on to inking. All right, look at that food. There's a fairy cake.
Did it again.
I did it again is referring to the line art. Anyway, yes, go ahead.
Um, yeah, I really like this character's like pose. She's like, "You son of a bitch, I'm in." It's really grand.
Yes. Oh, that's another thing. You guys, I've already mentioned it to you guys, but for people watching, she has no eyes that you can see in the top left though, and the joke is that she wears sunglasses to hide the fact that she has no eyes, and then someone takes them off and freaks out, and she's just like, "What? What do you mean? I don't have eyes." So that's how she is.
She's just that laid back.
This cool cucumber moth. Her wings kind of look like they're the same color as cucumbers.
I mean, they're green. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what else to say about this line art other than like it was hard to get the little like lines. I don't really get how they do them.
Oh, dude, I have so much to talk about with the little lines.
Oh
Okay,
my
like
gosh.
those are my enemy, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to war with that idea.
It looks so cool, but I struggled it. I struggled with it in the sense that like I could do it. I was just worried I would put too much, so I was just like, no, restrain. No, no, that's not the style. Oh, here. All right, shading time.
Like, absolutely. I mentioned to you, but for viewers, I feel like there is a perfect middle ground between the amount of stuff we put in our characters that would make an exact monster prom character.
Yes.
Because yours is like very simplistic, which is super cool. And mine has a little too much. Definitely like a little too much.
Rima, didn't you say yours also had like a lot of things in it?
Yes. I don't think mine would make it through the auditions of being a Monster Prom character. It'd be too much.
Oh, I keep bumping my
Oh
thing.
my
Here's the
goodness.
final product.
Yay!
It's beautiful.
Is ketchup
Is that
Lena
Ted?
Mothra? Ted? No, that's not Ted Bear. That's it. Okay, I should say fairy cake and bear bread. That's
my
what I drew
goodness,
there.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love so much about what you did. I like the gradient solely on like the little intersecting part between
yeah.
the wing, and I don't know what the upper part of the wing is called. The wing bone, if
Wing
you
bone.
will.
You wing bone. You wing it.
And yeah, I like how that's the only part that's like a fluid gradient and not hard shading. I think that's fun.
Right, yeah, that's just, I wanted to include that because that's just what the actual Luna moth has, and that looks so cool. Nature's so cool sometimes, or most of the time, but
Most of the time.
I also especially liked that the sparkles cast a shadow.
oh hell yeah.
I was laughing about that so much when I said put the video together.
Yeah, I was gonna remove it at first, but then I realized it looks kind of weird. Just when I removed it, I don't know, it looked odd. So I was just like, you know what? Shine cast shadows now. It's fine. All right, we're on to Rima's now.
Yeah, we're on to Rima's. Rima, why don't you tell us a little bit about yours?
Okay, so honestly, I didn't know this was all gonna start with this. I was honestly thinking, how about I just make little drafts and see what I come up with? And I thought, okay, I really like Japanese stuff, so here we are. And I hadn't completely thought of what kind of monster mine would be. So I was like, I'm just gonna make this clothing first and see what I can add onto the character to give it a monster feeling. And so I came up with this kind of short kimono, but made it kind of like a school jacket. And then as I come in here, I was thinking, okay, what's a Japanese monster I would like to draw in this? And then I remembered I was talking with Lynn about this, and she said that she had wings, and that before I was thinking something like a fairy or a Pegasus. I was like, that's not very Japanese like. So I searched up and I found a kitsune yokai. Just like,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
I didn't
a
want to like
fox
break your
yokai.
like it's your
And
flow.
okay, here I am struggling with the tail because I was like, I don't know where to put it. It's so stuffed on the right side. And I was like, as you saw before, I tried to make a second tail and I was like, wait a second. I would have to make 9 of these. That's no, I give up. That's it. This is not what it's about. And I decided to make like, I forgot what they're called. Gaitas, the shoes, the wooden sandals. I try to make it kind of like a heel-like to give it like, I don't know, a teenage high school vibe to it. Make it look kind of trendy.
Mood. No,
I was trying to think of a good
pose.
posture.
Yes.
I kind of like this one. It took me a while to figure out how is it going to make the core. And oh my goodness. On the feet on the right, I was trying to make like having it 45-degree outwards, but I just can't. It's either 90 degrees in or facing forward. So
That's valid.
from that character design before, I just kind of layered them on top to give me an idea of like how everything fits. And upon that, I just made another layer trying to just adjust with it. I don't know how Monster Prom wrinkles work. They just they
Yeah.
they swiggity swoogity.
Yes, agreed.
I actually really enjoyed making the clothing part. I really liked how I really liked my skirt. It's just like half pleated and half not.
Yeah.
Gives it a little style. And then
I was about to say, Rima really pulling through again with the fashion choices.
so there's like a kind of like, you know how these days people have not shirts, skirts or shorts where they have like a chain. I kind of wanted to added one like that for mines. And in Japan there are some trees where they hang a string of talismans around it. So I thought, how would I add that onto this little belt thing around here? And so I kind of stuck with it. I was thinking, is this too much? Because I already have the tail and the arm over there. But I was like, you know what? Let's just go with it and see what happens. If it looks fine, I'll go with it. Here, I was thinking, like, what color should I make my character? Because looking back on other characters, there's a lot where they just kept with a few colors, a couple colors, and then just different shades of it. I was like, I can't make
Yeah.
this too rainbow.
Yeah. I unintentionally did that too. Because I had a direct reference. Wow.
Yeah, so I thought about trying to put the background of the school in it, like you know when you're choosing your who to ask for prom, it has the night school background. So I decided to put it there, but I was like, no, I think that's a little too much because there's already a lot happening, right, with my character. So I was like, I'll just keep with the color background, and there we are.
All right.
Rima, I just want to hop in and say, dude, when I first saw this, I was blown away. I adore this piece. It is so freaking cute. It exemplifies what I love about your art. And those shoes are to die for. Everything about this is so heckin' cute and like thought out. And it just exemplifies your fashion. I think this is such a cool piece.
Oh my
Yeah, it looks
goodness.
so neat. And you did the we were just talking about the thing with the lines because Monster Prom does the weird too many lines.
Yeah,
Small
so
lines.
I was looking back on Miranda's, and if you look at her hair, there's like a little streaks everywhere. And I was like, should I be doing
Yeah.
that too? And so I tried to add that onto the hair and the tail.
Okay. Nolan, is it your time?
Sure. I have a lot to talk about with Monster Prom, my newest enemy. So let's go.
Yes.
Monster Prom has Jesus. Monster Prom has two line weights. It has an outer line weight and an inner line weight.
Yeah.
So it's almost like cartooning, you know, it's almost like Cuphead, where it's like the outer line is thick, the inner line is thin. Except I studied their art for so long and I still couldn't get it quite right. But
Oh.
except every object has an outer line. So like those shoes have an outer line that is independent from the head.
Yeah.
Every object has an outer line. And inside that outer line exists inner lines. And there are only two line weights with no tapering. So I lost my mind.
Oh my goodness, no, that was me too. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I tried to do exactly that
Oh
on my
yeah.
outlines.
Whoa, wait.
Ooh.
Ooh, fancy. Oh, hold on.
So I'm making kind of like this punk lady. And with OCs, I thought we were drawing ourselves.
Oh.
So mine resembles me a bit. Just a bit. Because also it's art and I'm going to have fun with it. But so
Whoa.
for the monster, I knew what I wanted. The second we talked about this, I wanted to go with the kind of Norse goddess Hel, who is half human, half kind of like decaying, skinless, very fleshy. Yeah, I just had fun with it. At first, I was going to have like this OC be very shy and wear like longer clothing to cover it up. And then I was like, but what if she's really confident about it? That would be fun. And the eyes. Oh, good heavens.
You've done it so many times already.
Oh, dude, I'm just starting. So every character in Monster Prom has unique eyes. Every single one. All their eyes look different. So I wanted to have very unique looking eyes. And I struggle with that. But eventually I do get an eye that I like. We're not there yet.
You see, I avoided that completely.
I thought it'd be fun because she's like half and half.
Yeah.
To give her like part-time freak on her shirt. I thought that would be fun.
Cute.
And have you ever tried to draw simplified musculature?
Oh my
Because I
God.
don't recommend it.
Oh God. Oh, I can already tell this is gonna be a nightmare.
It's not
like
too
steak.
bad.
I was about to say that.
I'm sorry?
I said it kind of looks like steak.
Oh, my bad.
Part-time steak.
Oh, I
Part-time
love that! You made an LGBTQ!
Yeah, I made my woke goddess demon lady. Um,
Woke goddess punk.
and I think my greatest fallback is with some of these shines. It adds a bit too much detailing that takes away,
Oh
but
yeah.
that's okay. Um, Monster Prom has a really similar style to Hades, so I thought I'd be, doing pretty good. But the one place that Monster Prom and Hades really differ is, well, two places. There are a lot of core blacks in Hades, and there's a lot of tapering in Hades. And without tapering or my core blacks to rely on, I had a really hard time with it. It was very different despite being so similar, I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I hated the head, so I just restarted. I was like, we're done with this.
Valid.
Um,
Ooh, how cute.
Ooh.
And I'm going with a much more cartoony style with this head. I like it off the bat. I love it so much more. And it's just working for me.
Yeah, it works.
And I right there, I'll explain it more when we get to the finalized version, which we're almost at. But yeah, this is my girl.
Oh my goodness. I was trying so hard to look for that background. I'm sorry. No, I love your work so much.
Dude, but yes. Oh my god.
It really captures you, especially in that hair.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you're right. The eyes, yes, the eyes work. It's cool. Eyes cool.
Well, I thought it'd be fun since, she's goddess of the underworld or whatever. To have her eye be like a little ghost. So if I did other expressions, the ghost would be moving around and
Oh,
reflecting that expression too.
Wow.
Interesting. All right, I have a question before we really move on. We all drew some nice ladies. How tall are your ladies? I was looking at Rima's and now yours, Nolan. We all drew some tall ladies. Can you?
Yes.
And like, I was just thinking, line them up with everyone else. We just got a squad of tall ladies. That's so dope. You know how dope that is? That's so dope. Anyway, well, those were our Monster Prom OC/Sonas.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, please like and subscribe. We post something like every Wednesday. Every Wednesday is the draw. That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah. Every Wednesday. And also, specifically for this video, follow our Instagram because I'm going to be posting some very special versions of our finalized Monster Prom OCs. But yes, thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.